Hey there. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Well, I made it. I made it to my nephew's high school graduation. Whew. I mean, I was diagnosed and he was entering high school. I didn't think I was going to be here for this. I didn't think I was going to be able to celebrate this with my sister, my nephew, and my family. It was beautiful. I've actually I've already come back and gone through my second treatment, this new treatment. Let's get that out of the way first. I'll tell you all about it, and then I wanna talk about my glorious weekend. Okay, if you remember, I've had spread to the head. The chemo's not working. We're trying a new chemo, last shot type of chemo. Where they desensitize me back to the chemo. So I have to, the original protocol was that I would be in the ICU for like 12, 24 hours. If it was all good, go to the hospital room. That's what I did the first time. It all worked out great. So I just did the second time. I came back for my nephew's graduation and admitted myself to the hospital. The second time they thought they had it figured out. So I went to a regular hospital room. But we did not have it figured out. Unfortunately, an hour after I was done with infusion, so they really were not expecting it. It should have happened during the infusion, but an hour after, I was sleeping in bed. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I started waking up with the throat closing, gasping for air. It was terrifying. I think it was. The team did great, but I was in a regular hospital room, so I think they weren't quite. I definitely felt more secure the first time that this happened with the original team, because they just had everything ready to go. It took them a moment. It took them a moment to figure out where their Benadryl pill was or shot thing. Anyways, it was a little scary. But they got it under control, and everything turned out to be okay. I'm going to do it again because we ask ourselves, is it worth it, right? Is it worth it? It was really, really scary. But it was worth it because doing this type of chemo allows me to go to my nephew's graduation and be here. And he's going to college this year, and my sister now is free to, like, we could do, college weekends to go visit him together and things like that. And I want to be here for that. So I'll do it again. But they're already working through. I go to the ICU next time, back to the ICU, and they'll have a different protocol that they're going to increase the Benadryl and things like that. So, yeah, it was a lot. It was a bummer to have to return to that kind of experience after having a great weekend. My sister and I were so looking forward to this. Neither one of us had the high school experience. I was out of the house in state care by the time I was 12. By the time I was 16, I was graduating high school, but I was sleeping on floors, and just crazy life. And my sister was out of the house and had her own apartment and stuff by 16. So, we just didn't have the high school parties, the high school graduation, the high school experience, because we were trying to figure out how to stay alive at the same time. So I think for both of us, like personally, it was so exciting to be able to plan all ever wanted was a family events that we could have, whether it's chosen family or our actual biological family, just these nice events that you could trust, that you could have. Because when we were kids, we were raised by my dad and his merry band of violent drunks, and so you didn't trust a party. If a graduation party would start off fun, and by the end of the night there would be fighting and crying and everything. And so all we've ever wanted was to make this be. We dreamt about this for years, and we pulled it off. We pulled it off. My sister, I'm so proud of her. It was just, and she was so. It was quite lovely. It was lovely to be there. It was lovely to have these dreams come true with my sister, and yeah, to be there with my nephew. As you can see, this has been a very emotional week. I'm actually this morning I went with my friend Annalise to at the lake. They have once the summer hits, Friday morning swim club, where a bunch of crazy people get together, have coffee, and jump in the lake. And I'll show you some pics of that at the end. It was a lot of fun. I obviously couldn't go in the lake. One of the things about this type of new treatment that I'm in is it gives you severe neuropathy to your hands and feet. Part of the reason that the hospital experience was even more scary than just the breathing thing was I couldn't walk for 2 days. I'm back to walking. I need a cane right now, so I couldn't jump in the water, or else I probably would have just. The other thing is when you touch something cold, it's like your hands freeze. If you put something cold in your mouth, it freezes. Like it's. I remember this, but I definitely couldn't jump in the water this morning, even though you can still have fun, and I was still able to go and join, and have a lovely kickoff morning, because now my wife and I have packed the car and we are on our way to Jackson. We are going to make this be the best summer no matter what. So yeah, I just want to let you know that I'm okay. I made it back east. Even if you're seeing the world right now, thankfully we had one bit of luck. That horrible smoke that's coming down from the terrible fires in Canada has just, the East Coast is ooh, it's intense. And it started to take over the air where my sister was in Delaware, and we got out in time. So very grateful for that. But because of that, we are grateful to be heading out west, because it's I don't need any more for my lungs. We made it. We made it. We had a great time. I made it through this treatment. It was terrifying, but I made it. They're going to figure it out for next time. And next time you see me, we'll be chatting in Jackson. See you then.